Hey everybody, welcome back. It has been a little while, but as y'all can see, it is summertime now. It's getting hot out here. Yes, I am rocking my classy eyelashes and of course my earrings, diamond hoops. So make sure that you grab and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like that button and do not forget to press the subscribe. All right, so yeah, you guys, I just wanted to drop in today to talk to you guys about business credit. So as you know, I have my own business, and it's been almost a year. It'll be a year in like September, October-ish. So it's coming along, but I wanted to let you guys know about business credit because at first when I started out, no, I did not have a business account because as they say that when you start your business, everything's not going to be perfect. You're going to learn as you go. So I'm here to let you guys know that if you have already started a business or if you are looking to start a business, please get your business credit going. Okay, the way to start your business credit is first and foremost, have your personal account over there. Okay, because one thing about a business is you never know when you got to transfer, dip and dab. But I will tell you guys about a business account. If you are with a credit union, they prefer you to not transfer money out, but they don't mind if you transfer money in, if that makes sense. So it's just more of a statistic of making sure that transactions are going normal. So do not, if you have the type of business that has a lot going on, I wouldn't recommend a credit union, but then I kind of would because of your protection, especially when you're dealing with different vendors and you're not sure if the vendors are globally or internationally, but it just kind of keeps a security block on your card. So that's what I like about the credit union. What I also like about the credit union is that with your business credit, they have things sort as interest, but it's not interest that, I forgot the name of the actual word. Probably should have wrote that down before I came on here, but it is what it is. You can always do your research, but it's a form of interest where pretty much the bank pays on it and it's not being took away from you, if that makes sense. So do a little research on that, but get your business account started. You want to keep your personal away from your business account because that's how things are going to get misconstrued. And like I said, I wasn't perfect starting out, but I'm starting to realize a lot of things. So that's why I wanted to let you guys know. Number two, after you already get your business account, go ahead and put your funds in there. Go ahead and set everything up. If you order from Amazon or your vendors, go ahead and get your payments set up everywhere. And also get your Cash Apps, Venmo, Zelle, whatever you use as far as when it comes to even Google marketing, anything you use for marketing, your shopping expenses, vendor expenses, go ahead and set that up on your business card. So that way everything will be taken from there. Because if you are like me and have Amazon, I have my business card on there and my personal card, so I have to make sure I click and differentiate the two because like I said, you don't want to get that misconstrued. Now when it comes to your customers and clients paying you, that's what you can set up via Cash App, Zelle. Now I have been hearing some things about Cash App, like they'll hold your money and things like that. So I recommend now Zelle or Apple Pay. Apple Pay is the number one trusted. That is somewhere that your bank will actually allow you to transfer and put funds in through Apple Pay. They do not allow it through a lot of the other apps. Even if you call your bank, they'll let you know. So do that. You and your bank are going to be best friends by the time you are done with this process. When it comes to business credit, right now, currently, I just have the checking aspect, which is still to me a part of business credit, because before you get into a business credit card or any type of lending or anything like that, you need your account to be fluent activity, because that's like almost getting a home. They want to see that you can upkeep things before they just sign over a credit card. However, of course, credit cards are easy to get. So if you want to get a business credit card, you do that. But I'm just telling you how to build it, as you're starting out. Now, if you're already into this, yes, go ahead, jump into some business credit. You've been doing transactions, you know what's up. Do it. Another thing I would say for beginners when it comes to business and your cards, keep everything organized. Write down things in journals, write down anything that you feel is going to help you stay organized, because when it comes to money and funding for a business, you have to keep things separate, which means you have to have a business book. You have to have certain clear sheets that kind of separate what you have spent, what you haven't spent. Now, I will say QuickBooks is a great way to maneuver between like when you're on the go, like your mileage, receipts, things like traveling expenses. It kind of already calculates that within your business account. Right now, I'm having an issue with QuickBooks, so I'll get back on here and let y'all know how to do that. But it's saying something about sub accounts and something, but I see it's a big issue with it. So I probably will get back on here and recommend another form of organization outside of QuickBooks, because it can't just be the only option. If so, drop in a comment, let me know. But that's a great way to kind of keep up with everything when it comes to your business, because you do want to make sure at the end of the year when you're filing your taxes that you at least have created some type of spreadsheet, or that you at least have some type of booklet with your saved receipts. And when I tell you guys, this stuff cannot be memorized. So you think, oh, okay, I know what I bought here. I know. No, save your receipts. It's very simple. When you get your receipt, all you do, you have your receipt, right? You see this barcode at the very, very bottom. If you have QuickBooks, all you have to do is scan that code, okay? That's all you have to do. And it'll just pretty much go to your business account, and then it'll say, okay, you spent this amount, whatever. And it kind of just keeps a tally. So that way, again, the chart that I had to make from scratch is a chart from QuickBooks that is already created, and you don't have to go back and calculate it for your accountant. So now, when it comes to business credit as well with your accountant, you want to make sure you have someone that you trust, someone that you've been going to for years, either with your corporate jobs that you've had or any type of employment or whatever. Anybody that you've been doing your taxes with, I would advise going to them, because they know you personally, they know how to help, they know what you're doing, you know, so it's just kind of always safe to go that direction. Another great tip when it comes to business credit is you have to understand that what your social is, because that's something that even when you call the bank, they're going to ask for your last four, but it's not your social, it's your business social. So that's a part of like your EIN. You want to make sure you have that, your tax IDs, your reseller's permit, things like that do come from the state if you register with the state. Some people get their LLCs or S corps and partnerships through different outside people, and you want to be careful, because I will tell you guys right now, the annual $50 registration is due March the 1st for Georgia. I do not know about any other state, but I think that's kind of something that everyone has to do. So just double check with your state and see about your taxes that you have to pay before April 1st. It's still tax time. So you guys go ahead and jump on that, because you do not want to owe tax. For example, I know a person who's been in business for like 3-4 years. They were doing good, so they quit their job, so they felt like, okay, I don't have to do taxes. So when it came time for them to try to get a home or a car, they couldn't do that because they didn't file taxes on the previous years. And even in your business, you still have to file some type of small taxes or taxes in general. So do not be manipulated that you don't have to pay taxes. You do have to pay taxes. Even if you have 0 sales that month, you still have to file it to the state, because your records still have to be current, okay, and fluent and consistent. So consistent, I'm just kidding. But yes, consistency is key, especially even with business credit. You want to keep your eye on it. You want to download the mobile apps. You want to get your securities up to date, your PIN codes, all of that stuff you want to have when you have a business, because anyone can dip and dab, and especially from the outside looking in. So make sure you're setting up extra passcodes, resetting your passwords every so often, especially if you're doing any market on like Instagram, Facebook, things like that. You want to make sure that you're using separate cards, because if anything does pop off, you don't want someone to take 1,000 and some change out of your bank account, okay, especially not your personal. So I just advise that you guys do take some time to learn about business credit, take some time to just kind of maneuver with the market, see what works best for you and your organization, because every organization is different. I personally feel when it comes to retail, drop shipping, e-commerce businesses, anything online, the sales and most things are calculated for you, so you don't have to really, prioritize scoping it so much. But when it comes to your taxes, even if you have online, like I said, most of the sites now, they calculate that for you. But if you are like you have your own website, which I have my own too, but I have it set up to where my nukes, which is in the particular state that you're in, they automatically take taxes. However, you can always say that like for instance, it's some states that you do ship to that do not require taxes, and you can't charge them taxes. So you do have to be mindful as well as you start gaining more customers internationally or globally, to double check the nukes to see I might be saying that wrong. It might be nooses, but it's NEXUS. You want to double check the actual tax that is on particular states, so that way you're not double charging anyone or paying for taxes that you don't have to pay for. So I would just say, when it comes to business credit, double check your accounts, get your accounts together. Because one good thing about business credit is that if you're very good, at keeping everything together with your business credit, you can actually buy houses and buy cars with that. That's the whole point of why when you start a business, you want to pay on your taxes. You want to pay on those type of things, because that can help you with your business credit to file a different type of currency when it comes to getting different things. So you see a lot of these people that are in business and they're having Porsches and Maseratis. That's because that's a separate type of credit. So like I said, when it comes to getting started, first things first, open you a business account, learn about the taxes, learn about all of that, and just go ahead and get going. Instantly start using your business account for your business, so that way that activity is accumulating. And because again, like I said, the good thing about an LLC is that you have a separate social security number for your business outside of your own. So therefore, if anything does happen, at least your business pretty much stands on its own. But with the LLC, it is a limited liability corporation, so of course some things will fall on you, but for the most part, I do know when it just comes to getting things, with your business, you can surely use your business social security number, if that makes sense. If I'm not making sense, please just let me know, and I will gladly go into more depth, because I left my books and stuff at home that I was supposed to be reading from. But it's such a beautiful day that I just really wanted to sit here and talk to y'all for a little while just about business credit, because I kind of just left the bank, so I was like, let me go on here and let you guys know about this really quick, because it's very important, especially when it comes to first time business owners. Like I said, you want to make sure that you have it all in order. Now, if you are in Atlanta or in Georgia in general, a lot of people now are starting to maneuver to helping people with their credit. I'm not sure how beneficial that'll be with your business credit, especially if you just started. It's like you really don't need nothing removed. If anything, you would just need coaching on how to build your business credit. Now, they do have a lot of courses out there, a lot of people that are hosting things, especially here in Atlanta, that pretty much just kind of puts you on game about how to start your business credit. So like I said, I'm learning along the way, but I really just wanted to share that with you guys, of just keeping your personal account separate from your business account. I would suggest going to a actual credit union, because they're always good. Even for personal accounts, you can loan things with, homes in the future, get a loan on homes, cars, things like that, refinance. You also can refinance on your business account. I just learned about that as well, especially if let's say if you have two business accounts and you're not getting something at the other one or something like that. They just mentioned something about refinancing. So, and you can also refinance on houses, cars, things like that. So learn the legits when it comes to business accounts, business credits, things like that. But make sure that you are taking the time to do your research, because every business is different. I'm speaking from my personal business, as far as, again, I have an e-commerce business and I also make customized and personalized items. So I'm speaking from my standpoint. But in your shoes, first things first, get you a business account, check-ins and savings, and keep things separate, because that's going to give you the activity that you need. Okay. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Also, don't forget to shop bossmentality.org, and do not forget to follow me at Boss Mentality with 3 Ys. Okay. And also stay in tune. As you can see, I cook, I talk, I do a lot of things. I will be back on to talk to you guys a little bit about Black history that came from my grandmother. She actually wrote a mini book, you guys. So I do want to share that with you guys, so stay tuned. I also have a few more recipes that I want to upload, because y'all love to see food. Who don't? Foodie. But yeah, so I'll stay in touch with you guys, but let me know how it goes with your business credit, especially for my first time entrepreneurs. If you need any help, let me know. If I can't answer your questions, trust me, I'll point you in the right direction. But we're in this together, so don't hesitate to reach out. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe. But I'll be in tune with you guys. Bye bye.